Hello. So, I wanted to talk to you about some stuff today involving my art and potentially things going forward with what I'm doing and what I'm creating. For the past probably 3-4 months now, since I decided a while ago that I was going to quit visual art, it's been really weighing on my mind heavy, and I've been thinking about it almost every day. And I feel like I've made some really strong headway understanding why I wanted to quit and why I was struggling. What about art was I struggling with? I have much more awareness now. Um, I will get into that in a second. I'll get into what my plans are and all that. I want to quickly just say, um, as an announcement, I decided I'm to create an Instagram account to post my artwork on. I have been off social media for like 6 years now, and it's been a really strong belief that I just don't want anything to do with social media for almost like 8 years now. I just never wanted to touch it, but I decided that I want to share my art with others. And before, I thought it was just because it was like a dopamine hit. I wanted validation. But I understand there truly is a very large part of me that just does not want to keep my art to myself. I want to share my art. I want my art to be to help other people or to matter to other people. And that's not really matter to other people. I want it to connect with other people. I want to connect with other people, and I want it to connect with other people, and other people to connect to it and with me. But I recognize that like my trepidation to having a social media account and all my fears of like how can I handle it, how like I think it could go bad, I won't know until I try. And so I'm going to try. Maybe this decision is horrible, maybe it's great. I don't know. Only future me will know. And I'd like to try. So that's what I'm going to do. I made my Instagram account. That's going to be my first post, this image here. I'm going to try and keep most of my images that I post the ones that I care about. Because something I recognized with my art over the past few months is like I was mostly just copying a reference. I was just looking at a reference and just copying it. I was trying to make it perfect. I was too analytical, and I lost, like I was very like hardcore trying, and I lost what it means to make art. I lost what that even means, the feeling, the connection to the piece itself. A lot of the art that I made was just sterile, trying to make it look perfect. And that's not what I want my art to be. That's not how I want to create art. And this is going to be a really long process of just trying to figure out, practicing like letting go of that and just making art for the art's sake. And I am thankfully like figuring out ways how to do that, such as I'm going to start painting, making art with no reference at all, unless I really, really need a reference halfway through the picture to just get an idea, but I'll immediately close the reference. I want to try and make art with no reference because I've always, my entire life, always basically just copied a reference. And the few times that I didn't, it that art spoke to me. It spoke to my soul, and I loved it. And it felt so right. And I want to get back to that place, even though it was very, very rare. And I wouldn't allow myself to go into that. I wouldn't allow myself to make art without a reference because I was scared. I was scared of failing. I was scared of putting the effort in and not being worth it. But I recognize that's not how I want to or should approach art. I don't want it to be about how good is it. I don't want to even think really about that. I want to think about how is it speaking to me. And I've actually, since I've finished this piece here, I've literally gone back and looked at it like 10 times over the past 2 days, because it's just like I feel a true connection to it. I feel like it speaks to me and I love it. Whereas my other art pieces, like this one, it's just like sterile, and I have only looked at it like once or twice since I painted it, and it's like when I look at it, I hate it. I look at it and I dislike it. I don't want to look at it. I get angry. But when I look at this piece, it's like I look at it and I'm happy. I'm happy to look at it. I'm happy just experiencing it and like being immersed in it. And that's what I want. That's the place I want to be at. So, and I want to be able to share that with other people, because I also recognize that, like, I don't know how other people will receive my art. I just don't know. Maybe someone will really love it. Maybe someone will hate it. Maybe it could help someone. And that's what I really want. I just really want to help people. And maybe, I don't, I don't feel like it's right for me to just keep my art all to myself, or just share the stuff that I have been sharing, which has been more, again, sterile. Even like the non-visual art things I've been sharing on this channel have been a bit more sterile, and I want to share things that like come from my soul, honestly. It sounds a little bit cliche and maybe not accurate, but just like something that's more emotional. That's it. I want to make things that are more connected to my emotions. And one thing that I have created that has been more connected to my emotions personally, of just something that speaks to me and matters to me, is this this short flash fiction story I wrote. I was really scared of sharing it, and I'm scared right now of even talking about it and sharing it, but this story really matters to me, and I want to be able to express myself more openly and understand that, like, that is art, is that true expression. And the painting I made for this piece, this flash fiction piece, I also painted with no reference, and it turned out pretty. I liked it. I liked how it turned out. See, I was about to say it turned out pretty good, but that's not what I want to think about. It's not what I want to focus on. I want to focus on how does it make me feel? How is it, And I feel good. I feel good about it. I feel more. There's more character in this piece than my other paintings, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I know this is a bit of a long-winded announcement, but maybe you could appreciate it, and maybe you can check out my Instagram. I don't know how long I'm going to keep it for. I truly don't. I might delete it. I might not. I don't know. I'm just testing this out, see where this goes, and I hope to see you there if you're interested. But yeah, I hope you have a great day, and maybe this video has helped you along your art journey too. Yeah, peace.